game time. That's the same time with me, it's game time, but with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got get it, go retrieve it. The short, small, when that's from Cali, with the cheetah, put out white curve. Game time. Game time.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from L.A. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
How many years I gotta take the level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
5-9, 5-80. Route.
They'll run here with Amari Hampton. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. 180.
Here's the handoff. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Delta. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He finds the rookie from Mississippi State, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Hand off to the back. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
21. Go.
Back to the well again. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
Set. 380. Run. Set.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Hey, Ram.
They give it to him again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Set. 21. Kappa. Baylor tight. Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Dicker connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1-for-1 as well.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Screen here for Smith. Arrives at the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Kansas City.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
21.
Herbert now off the play fake. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers hold a slim 2-point lead early. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Mine picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They send a man in motion. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Chargers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's going to be okay. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Set. Lion.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hampton now up the middle. Running in the red zone. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
G7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. The ball's out. Smith lost it. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of it. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Running for the marker on 2nd. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 1st time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. From the red zone now. And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, they kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Called it a handful on that run. Now it's second and goal from the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Back to Smith. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs reduce the lead to just 4. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 14.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Back-to-back carries here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
21. Kappa. Hey, easy. We'll go forward. Go.
On third down, Herbert. Taking a shot deep here. This is caught inside the 15. Working quickly here.
A gain on the play of 58 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
Hey, go line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Going ground on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the Chiefs' 11-yard.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Clock now, pressure coming. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces fourth down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Go. Hey, ram. Delta.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Baylor Tiger. 21.
First and 10, Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offensive line. This is second and 4. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Herbert now to throw on third. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and then get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Starting at the 10. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. So first and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Chiefs first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down throw, Mahomes. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
Here he goes, third and long. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Has room down the left sideline. Into the red zone. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game.
Chiefs 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That ball's out. Smith lost it. And he
all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Offense in the hurry up here. Pushing left is their running back. To the air, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense to the line fast.
An 8-yard pickup. And a first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Pressure coming from Mahomes. He finds Smith here underneath. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They've got a man in motion. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing a 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
That'll be the 1st and more. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st. Back to the air, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yeah. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Set. Reload.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ready.
Back to the well again. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. Third down, Chiefs going with a dime.
Set. Go.
The lateral goes haywire, fumble! The 50! 30! The 10! Push for the end zone! And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Makes the tackle. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Handoff on second and short. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down. And
another carry for him. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down.
He's forced out of bounds.
You know, I don't even know sometimes what it means to bow up, but that's exactly what the defense did. I do know this. It means stopping that offense in critical situations and forcing a fourth down. Now we get to see whether or not this offense wants to gamble.
They connect for the first. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. First down from the 42.
42-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Thibodeau on the tackle. A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 39-yard line.
They give it to him again. The second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the gun on third, it's Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
First down.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Set. Ready. Go.
Herbert quick out wide, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers first down.
Set.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Set.
Give now to the running back. stopped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Now give left side. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
12. Hey, switch. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Looking right, and he finds him. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Go. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray, go.
They snap it to Herbert. He finds him beyond the marker. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers push their lead to 18.
Chargers 45. Chiefs 27.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Chargers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Hand off to the back. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Toss to the right side. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Set. Ready.
Right back to him on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chargers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, fortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Play action, Mahomes. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
3rd and 13.
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
180.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Running back sent in motion. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. And that delay of game certainly ups the difficulty on this 3rd down. They need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the